Cool. Hey, everyone. We have Scott Birdzell here. Thank you for joining us, Scott, and taking the time to talk to me. Um, Scott, just starting off the conversation, can you let everyone know a little bit about your gym and where you guys are located?
Yeah, so we're a CrossFit affiliate gym. We're located in East Mesa, Arizona.
Awesome. And then moving into working together and using the Maverick system, a step before that, what were some of the struggles and frustrations that you had in growing your facility?
Yeah, so I don't think we're much different than a lot of CrossFit affiliates. There's five of them within a mile and a half of my location. Basically we were swapping, CrossFit athletes back and forth. And, I kind of was struggling to figure out how to add new members to CrossFit, not just new members to the gym, but introduce CrossFit, be a good steward of the brand, of the methodology of the sport, and use that in a way that it was for me. I was on 4 or 5 different pills and pre-diabetic, and all that stuff is gone for me. And I wanted to kind of extend that out to a lot of other people because I know obesity is a problem here, and CrossFit combined with nutrition and all those things are super important. But one thing I know I'm not is a marketer. So great at sales, I can talk to anybody, but I am horrible at marketing. So that is what kind of led me to your email I got. And I'm was kind of thinking, if it doesn't attract my attention, it's not going to attract other people's attention. And the first email I got from you, I think the title of it was "Stop Fooling Yourself." And I was like, okay, I'm going to click on this one. This one looks interesting. And the rest is history.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I appreciate that. Can you talk a little bit about some of the things that you tried in the past? Okay, so you said marketing wasn't really your thing. So what are some of the tools or tactics or strategies you tried in the past that didn't quite get you to where you wanted to be?
Yeah. So I certainly tried running Facebook and Instagram ads. They were pretty rudimentary, same kind of fundamentals. Hey, we got a free week or a free month. We tried to do some, basic nutrition challenges that never really, got off the floor. I tried Groupon. I think I got 2 responses out of that. And it was the same basic thing. Hey, very reduced price for a month or 2 months of CrossFit. I try to really work on the referrals. Our gym has been open for about 8 years, and most of the members that we had have been there a long time. And so, using those folks as referrals, it's not like they were new.
Mm-hmm.
We've already gone through all their friends. Most of their friends were already at the gym, and so I was really just kind of stuck. I would add some, lose some, and it was just really net neutral.
Yeah, that's a frustrating place where a lot of gym owners are, unfortunately. But kind of fast forwarding into working together, what were some of the highlights for you? We have the lead generation side, we have the one-on-one sales training. Like, what was your favorite part of the process?
So it was all interesting. So as I said, I've been in sales for a long time, technical sales, and so working with Art in the training and his perspective on the value proposition of the program, that was super interesting to me. But also at the same time, I think you would agree that sales is pretty personal and you deliver those messages in your own way. But it was nice that there was a plan and a structure and some training, and I could extend that into my staff, and I didn't have to make it up on my own. And then, kind of help them through their own personalities because I knew them and how they would deliver that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really great. We kind of struggled, as generating a lot of leads, but Nashon, he was the boss on that. He kind of stuck with me, and we kept trying things, and then we came to a conclusion. Only about a week and a half ago on what the next strategy would be, and it just kind of exploded. I think right now I've got 33 appointments scheduled for this week. We didn't have 33 appointments scheduled in the whole first 6 weeks, and so it was nice that it seemed like your staff just kind of stuck with me. It's like, hey, we're not going to give up on this or you, and let's find a solution to this problem. And I really appreciate the collaboration. And so that part was great. And the ads are super professional. I could never do something like that. That's not my forte. And everybody I sat down with, I would ask them, say, hey, I never actually seen the ads, which I have. What did you feel about them? And everybody thought they were fantastic, eye catching, and really kind of attracted them into, having the next step in the conversation with us at the gym. And so really all of it, I think is great. It's nice to have a programmatic approach to the problem.
Mhm. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And you are in a competitive area, so it's every gym that we work with has its own unique challenges, and
Yep.
that's really what you hire an expert for is to stick with it and finally find gold right at the end of that tunnel. So can you talk about what do you feel now about your business and your growth now that we kind of cracked the code and you have a lot of leads coming in, you have more appointments than before? How do you feel about the growth of your business now?
Oh, I feel really good about it. John Birch asked me a question in the very beginning. He said, hey, what keeps you up at night? And what keeps me up at night in Arizona before was having to turn the air conditioners on in my gym and freaking out whether or not I was going to be able to pay the power bill. And, today it's 118 degrees here in Arizona. The air conditioners are down at 70 degrees. I'm not having a panic attack about that.
Yeah.
The athletes are having a great time. And so just having the pressure of making ends meet, that was the first step. The next step was it was a struggle for me to reinvest, in equipment at the gym or reinvest in new solutions with your team. And all that is kind of gone now. I've got a bunch of new gear on the way. Everybody's super excited. My 6:30 p.m. class, which is where we do the challengers at, was a class that normally got canceled. Last night I had 35 people in the lobby waiting to go into that 6:30 class as part of the challenge program, and everybody else in the gym is just, their eyes are exploding like, oh my gosh, we're really getting big. We're going to be a big player in this. And so it's really fun.
Love that. Love that. So can you tell us about the results that you've experienced so far? Do you have total number of new members, total number of sales, and then if you have any back end sales as well?
Yeah. So I think total sales, we're at just shy of 30 new members. The original 9 that started kind of the first week at the same time, I've converted 8 of those 9 into 1-year memberships.
Awesome.
When everybody comes in, we methodically take them through a process. It first starts with the nutrition side of things, and then I have a tasting for our Driven Nutrition product line. And so just about everybody in the program is, buying a bag of protein and some amino acids and things like that. And, we get them on the newsletter and educate them. And so we're already, starting that process, expanding the upgrades, if you will, or additional sales, t-shirts, all those different kinds of things are going really well. And so as right now, we're kind of coming into the next set of upgrades. And so far, everybody that's in that set has said that, yes, we're going to upgrade to the 1-year membership. And quite frankly, Dante, I offer that right up front. I tell them, hey, don't stress about the money. If you love it here, and I know you will, I'll just take that $500 and apply it to a one-year membership. Yep. And we'll roll that right in and move forward. And so no matter what happens, that initial 6 weeks is going to be free as long as you don't walk away.
Love that. So wrapping this thing up, Scott, what would you say to someone who is on the fence? So the offer seems really attractive. A lot of the people that we talk to say it sounds too good to be true, the way we operate and do a ton of work for you guys up front. What would you say to that person who's on the fence and like, gosh, should I do this? Should I not? What would you say to that?
Yeah, I would say do it. And I was one of those people. I was super nervous thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't signed up 14 people in 1 month at the gym ever. And, we're well beyond that now. I did 7 yesterday alone. And so, don't panic about, the paying you guys, your fees. I think it's well worth it. The support is great. The tools are great. And I would also say that I think the thing that kind of keeps me wondering what the next engagement will be is just the way you guys have kind of stuck with me. We struggled. we kind of got to the part where, hey, we need to kind of figure out what we're going to do next. And, you sat down, and Nashon and Art and everybody kind of sat down with me on a conference call, and we worked it out. And then here we are. And this was just a week ago, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we are with, 90 plus new leads, 33 appointments, and things are just like a hockey stick up and to the right on the new member graph. So don't be afraid. Take this step and take the plunge and do it.
Right on, right on. Well, Scott, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you pulling over and chatting with me. Yeah, I love that you're so results focused, and you really care about your people, and it shows, and your commitment to the program and the results that you're seeing show as well. So thanks again.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.